Hello everyone and welcome to today's video in which I'm going to be unboxing this, which is the VAX Blade Cordless 24 volt Ultra Cordless Vacuum Cleaner. So we know that Dyson entered the market with this type of vacuum, but obviously there are others who have entered the market, and I decided I was going to give this a try because other VAX products that I've used I've been quite impressed with. So I decided to share the unboxing of this so that anyone who was considering buying this could take a look and see what they think. And I hope this will be useful to you if you are considering buying this. I bought this from Lidl, which is a grocery store in the UK and Europe, and it cost me £99.99. So I'm going to just continue here and open this up, and we can take a look to see what it's like, what we've got inside, and what we think of it. Interesting that it has a 2-year guarantee. It's always a good sign. I always like guarantees like that. Certainly in the UK, generally speaking, any electrical item like this normally has a statutory 12-month guarantee. But a 2-year guarantee always suggests to me that the manufacturer has a certain level of confidence in the quality of their product. It's maybe not always the case, it's not a definite rule, obviously, but I always think that, for me anyhow, it's a reassuring sign that they're confident enough to say that the machine, that the item, the product is going to be good for a couple of years of general use. So straight away, I'll just give a little bit of a wider shot here of what we see when we open the box. Sorry, we're a little bit out of focus there. So straight away we've got an accessories bag with various fitments. We'll just go ahead and open this up and see what we've got inside. So we have one instruction leaflet. It looks like it covers various different models there. Sorry, I'll try and get a focus on here. Various different models. I'm not sure which number this product that we're dealing with today is, but shows how to register your 2-year guarantee and various instructions, just as you would expect. Interestingly, it's all in English, which is probably quite unusual for an electrical product in the UK market, because often they have European instructions included. Anyhow, pop that back in the bag and set that aside. So we've also got a little brush tool here which swivels, so you can have it L-shaped or elbowed, or you can have it, hold on, or you can have it straight or straighter, or at an angle, pretty much 90 degrees. So that's useful, that's great. We've got, interesting, a little head, which all these little green fins feel rubbery. They're sort of halfway between rubber and plastic, rubberized. I'm not sure exactly what someone would necessarily use that for, because I think that would be really grabby on pretty much any surface apart from a wet surface. Interesting. It may explain in the instructions what that's for. We've got the crevice tool, which is always great, handy for trying to get it get into those narrow spaces. And a miscellaneous thing which presumably has something to do with the socket or the charger, not sure. It's maybe, okay, it looks as though it's for mounting on a wall, possibly to hang the unit on. I know that some of these cordless wand type style vacuums can be hung on the wall to charge, so that they're kind of out of the way, makes things a little bit neater. And there are some screws and some roll plugs, so that suggests that's what that little plastic fitment's for. Great. So we'll remove this. Oh, might need to remove the whole thing. Oh, hold on. Okay, so on the end here we've got the head, the business end of the product, and it's actually very smart. It looks nice. It's attractive, and it feels like it's quite good quality. It feels quite sturdy. That's quite a nice action. That clicking there, that movement. So obviously it's going to be in the upright position, and then when we want to use it, we'll be able to kick it down so that the brush head is in contact with the floor. Now, I have hard floors, so I bought this in the hope that it would be suitable for them, but we'll see. Set that aside. We've got a little box here with, surprise, surprise, charging cable. That's pretty much standard. It has a little, one of those little female adapters, so presumably that plugs into the battery or the body of the machine somewhere to allow it to be charged. And then we have the motor unit itself, and wow, switched it on. So there we go, and I must say the design of it is pretty cool. I like it. I never expected to be as impressed as this. It does look quite, yeah, impressive. So it looks as though it's got possibly a bagless dust container here. This is what this looks like to me. Okay, so this little green trigger here, this little catch, when we press it here on the underside, it flips that door open. So that's nice. I like that. It's not fiddly. It just works. That's what we want from a product. That's great. I like that. It's a nice action. And up here we have the business button, the power button, which is what I pressed inadvertently just a short time ago. And then we've got the indicator here, so we can see and I'm noticing that it says here, try and get this in focus for you folks, brush bar. So that suggests to me that it's possible to turn the brush bar on and off, which for someone like me, when I have hard floors, that would be really good. That would be a useful feature, very useful. And also I'm noticing here there's a lock and unlock symbol, so I presume that this turns, and then and it does, it slides out. So I'll just try and catch that on camera again for anyone who didn't see it. If I didn't catch that, I apologise. So we've got the lock position, and then we have the unlock position, and then that simply lifts away from the body, and then inside appears to be the filters. So I like that a lot. I like the feel of these fitments. They're not too tough to open, they're not fiddly. They just seem to work quite nicely. I like that, and it's a nice positive fit when it's locked in place. Inside I notice there appears to be a black coloured or charcoal coloured, and I'm not saying it is charcoal, but it's charcoal coloured spongy material, which I presume must be a filter related to the filtration for the dust container at this side. So I'll just try and show that from this angle. So we've got the dust, what I believe will be the dust container here, and then on this side we've got this filter piece, and then we've also got this piece that we just removed, which I'm going to have to turn this. I'm going to have to turn it this way. There we go. And then, hold on. That's it, locked in place. Great. So we also have the arm. I apologise, I'm a little bit close to this, but I need to be this close to be able to actually reach. So there we go, we've got this here, and that presumably fits in there, or does it fit that way? Let's see, does it fit like that? I think it fits like this. Sorry about the camera shake, folks. Yeah, so we can see there that there's this shaped piece here. Let me just focus on this. This piece here slots into there like so. Nice positive click action there. So I'll just give a little bit of a look here, just from above, just to see, try and show this in its entirety. There we go. Neat little machine, I like it. And then of course, if we attach the business end, which I'll do right now, and we can see there that there's a cutout shape piece, or a recess, to show that this accepts that there. I've just noticed that this tilts that way as well, which is a nice feature, as well as obviously moving this way. It also tilts this way, which is nice. So there's this extra degree of versatility there, which is really good to see. And overall, it's really quite a nice looking thing altogether. I don't think this is going to stand up for me. Maybe. There we see the whole unit. I apologise for the lighting in here. It's not as bright as I would like it to be. But this has been useful. What I'm going to do is see if I can locate the charging point for this, because I know that that will be useful to you folks. And I'm just going to try and disconnect this, so we'll see how positive that is. Okay, it does come off. It's not the slickest I've ever seen, but it's okay, we can live with that. And I am looking for the charging port, and it's very helpfully marked here. So we have our charging cable here, 24 volts for this market, and we are plugging. Yeah, okay. So interestingly, I'll just show you this for anyone who may have a challenge with this. The charging head has a little extra piece here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus on this. It has an extra piece which slots into this part here. So there is a particular way that this has to be plugged in, like so. Something useful to be aware of when you come to charge it. I hope that this has been helpful and interesting for anyone watching, and especially for anyone do apologise. I've just switched that on inadvertently again. I hope this has been interesting for everyone watching, and especially for those of you who are interested in buying this item, this VAX blade cordless 24 volt ultra vacuum. And I've just noticed on the packaging that the model number is a TBT3V1H1, which I'm sure we'll be able to marry up with the model number on here. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope this has been useful. As always, I make these videos because I know that when I'm looking at buying a product, I like to do some research, especially if I'm ordering it online and I'm not able to see it in person, and I find this type of video useful. So I hope this has been useful for all of you watching, and if you liked it, then please please subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, and I hope that you can also subscribe if you wish, and have a great day.